Yeah. Do you want my jacket, doll? I've got a big woolly one in the car. You sure? It's like wearing a blanket. If you want it, let me know.
We've been here during the day and got a little bit of spirit activity.
Sorry.
Sleeping. Couple more gas bagging. That's right. Alright, for starters, just wherever we go tonight, just ask you to be a little bit careful because there are a lot of rabbit holes and a little bit of rough terrain and all that sort of stuff, so just watch where you're walking and all that. There are mine tunnels that run all the way through this area, so hopefully we don't have any earthquakes and we don't fall into anything, otherwise we're in big trouble. A lot of paranormal groups don't do what we're about to do tonight, but we just want to ensure that everybody is safe, not that anything's going to happen, but occasionally during paranormal tours, some people who are very empathic can pick up spiritual attachments that sort of last for a little while, for a few days or whatever, so we try to ensure that you don't have any of that sort of stuff. So what we're going to do is a little bit of grounding, so I'll just lead you through a little bit of grounding. You can all just lean down and place one hand on the ground.
Watch where you put your hand, because the shed through the paddock, as you do.
And just close your eyes. And if you can't visualise what I'm about to say, just think it. Just try and visualise gold light streaming down above your head, from above you, over the top of your head, over your shoulders, over your arms, all the way down to the ground. This gold light is creating a shield around you, whizzing around you, strengthening your aura, creating a shield around you. Visualise the gold light streaming down right through your head, going right down through your spine, going through every cell of your body, pushing down towards your feet, and into the ground, and visualise the good beautiful earth energy being drawn up through your hand, through your feet, into your body, bringing strength, bringing healing and health into your body, all that good earth energy. And visualise both the gold shield around you and the good earth energy filling your body and creating a protective shield around you from anything negative that we may encounter tonight. Hopefully we won't. Also tonight we've got always bring all our cleansing gear and stuff like that, so we've got all the moon waters, we've got the salts, we've got everything that we need in case you start feeling a little bit under the weather. If you do start feeling a little bit emotional or under the weather at any time, do come up and see us. We can do a bit of a cleansing and pull you away from the group a little bit, and do a little bit more grounding and just get you a little bit more centered, okay? Because sometimes when you go to places like this, obviously we've had, there was a massive disaster here and 22 people lost their lives. So if there are any energies about, you may pick up and sense, and if you're empathic, you may feel what they were going through, and it can cause your emotions to start feeling a little bit down, a little bit depressed, a little bit anxious, and if you do, come and see us and we'll definitely do something about it.
We have a
for you.
spiritual
We've got
first
all
aid
of
kit.
you. We've got a spiritual first aid kit. We've also got a mini first aid kit on cruiser.
Stop the dog.
We've got a first aid kit in the car as well. So in case anything sort of, you know, you trip over a rock or something like that, you brace yourself. We've got all the gear that we can do. I've had first aid training. We've got a few people here tonight that have had the first aid training and all that as well. So there's plenty of help on hand if need be. But what we're going to do first off is we're going to have a bit of a look at the site, have a bit of a wander around, and don't forget to take as many pictures as you can because you never know what you might get on camera. Over this,
Law and order.
over this side we've got a really big mullet heap where they dug out all the stuff in the tunnels and everything like that, so it's worth having a bit of a look around there. There's a little bit of quartz behind that little shed there, or what was a tin shed there, and we'll have a bit of a prowl around, and we'll do a little bit of rod work here, we'll do a spirit box and a couple other things, and we'll see what comes up. So get your cameras equipped.
The spirit boxes, the most common one that a lot of paranormal groups use is basically a rewired radio, which is what a professional spirit box is, because what they do is they get a radio, they rewire it so it scans through the channels constantly. The problem with that is you get the static, and if you're empathic or spiritually sensitive, that static will drive you nuts. Because I'm particularly sensitive, Rick and I both can't handle the constant white noise, and they usually put an EMF pump on it to make it louder, so it's that you tend to hear a lot in YouTube videos and stuff of paranormal. It drives us nuts, and it can actually, if you're very sensitive, it can actually give you a headache. So we tend to use an app and a Kmart and a Kmart Bluetooth speaker. The Spirit Box app we use is actually a word bank. It's not a radio station as such, and the word bank is made up of words that are not English. So you've got ancient Aramaic, Celtic, Egyptian, I think there's Arabic in there somewhere as well. So then there's nothing in there that is English. So if you hear an English word, what is happening is the spirit is manipulating the word bank and the sound in order to talk to you.
There's so much that you can get on the mobile phones these days when it comes to ghost apps and all that sort of stuff, but a lot of them are pretty dodgy. You know, there's not a lot around that are actually quite good, so I've had a look at a couple that we think are not too bad. This particular one was given to us by a Scottish group, and they've done a lot of research over there in Scotland into different things, and they created this particular word bank. And as Heather said, it's brilliant because if you hear English words, there's no way knowing there are English words on this word bank. It's all ancient languages or old languages.
Rick's even had someone talk to him in Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, he understands Dutch, and he went, oh, that's Dutch. I said, cool, I don't get it, but okay.
That's it. And if you actually get a sentence, because there are only single words that sort of more or less come out, so if you actually get a sentence and you hear an English sentence, you know that sort of something's happening. Spirit is somehow manipulating the Spirit Box or the Spirit Box app. Like Heather said, a Spirit Box is just a normal radio, and they've taken a pin out of it so that it just zaps through the radio stations constantly. And Spirit is said to be able to manipulate all of that sort of stuff.
You can make them yourself.
Like they manipulate lights,
turn the TV on and off.
Toys, TVs, all sorts of electrical gear. So
Now,
because Spirit are of an EMF energy, they can manipulate electrical things, and sometimes they like technology. They didn't like the pod that I put out, or the K2 meter. Sometimes we get reactions on those ones and sometimes you don't.
We find that a lot of the spirit that are from gold mining sort of era, they prefer the rods because that's familiar to them, because you use dowsing rods to find gold.
Dowsing rods or pendulums.
Yeah. My name's Heather. I'm also known as Bethany. I've introduced myself. Can you introduce yourself? Or yell my name out so I know you're there? Hi, how you going? The gentleman in the other purple jacket is Rick. Can you yell his name out so I know that you're there? Yeah, I can hear you. The black Labrador's name is Cruiser. And we have a group of people here who would love to talk to you if you talk to us.
So would anybody like to ask some questions?
You can ask, keep it civil, but it's like having a conversation. Can the father and son we were talking to on the rods, with the rods, come forward and have a chat to us, please? The Bellinghams. Who's Andrew? Do we have Andrew here? Hello Andrew, how are you? Do we have any Indigenous spirit here who'd like to talk to us? Please come forward. We mean no disrespect, we just want to talk to you.
So we might go around the group and just ask everybody asking questions. Yep.
Pressure pass. How old are you?
Here we go.
Can you repeat that, please? How old are you? 13.
Are the women here?
Are there any ladies here?
If there's any ladies here, can you call out your name?
That was clear.
Could you get someone standing close?
Someone said here. I said, are there any ladies here? She said here. She said there is. Over there. I heard there is. I thought someone standing over there.
Can you come forward and talk to us, please, ladies?
Aboriginal.
Do we have any Aboriginals here?
My guide is giving me the name Nyani. Is he here?
Can you tell us what happened to you? Was there an accident here?
Is there lots of water? Did you try and get out? Oh, that was upsetting. What should have you known?
We use this for asking yes/no type of answers to spirit. That's a proximity pod, so basically if any spirit comes near it, it'll set off the lights. Okay, it's like an EMF sort of thing. Spirit energy have got a lot more, it's a more sort of a subtle sort of energy to ours, but in a sense, in EMF terms, it's a lot stronger. So, whereas our energy will set it off if we're that close, spirit energy, if they're walking through this area here, will actually set it off. So this is more a communication type of a thing.
These are dowsing rods. I bought mine on eBay. The lady in Melton that makes them. You can make them out of coat hanger wire if you're really desperate. I don't move them. It's a form of spirit channeling. So what tends to happen is you usually get them at the moment they're scanning. So you usually have one that scans most of the time, and for me it's this hand. Depends how well I am, but it's usually this hand. So you usually ask them for a baseline like you would if you were, I don't know, you ask them for a baseline, so they would medically ask for a baseline when you do heart tests and that sort of thing. So you get them to go, give you a yes, thank you, can you show me a no? And a no is usually that way. It depends on you. Sometimes a no for me is they just don't move. So it depends who's talking to you and what they want to say. So you ask them yes/no questions and you try and be respectful. So if they don't want to talk to you, too bad. Basically, you can't make them. Yelling and screaming and ranting and raving isn't going to do it. So if they don't want to talk to you, it's too damn bad. So is there any spirit here who'd like to talk to us tonight? Can we get a yes? Yeah. Cruz, come here. Can you get... I just got him to... He's sniffing. Cruz, come here. Come here. Never work with children and animals. Come on, sit down. Sit down.
You can work with
Not on the speaker. Lay down. Lay down.
You told me to sit, Mum.
Yeah, I know. Lay down. So, is there any spirit here who'd like to talk to us tonight? You said a yes. Okay. Do we have any gentlemen here tonight? And I always call them men gentlemen because it's polite. And that's the way my grandmother brought me up. So, do we have any ladies here tonight? Yes. Okay. Do we have any children? Do we have any children here? Yeah. Do we have any children here tonight? Yes. Okay, so we've got just about everybody. You always get your rods to centre first. Mine do it automatically, but if you're learning, you always ask the spirit to bring them back to the middle. Okay, how many? I'm going to start counting. Can you can you cross the rods when I get to the right number of gentlemen that are here tonight? Yes, we're very talkative today. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6. So you've got 3 with you. You've got 3 and I've got 6. So we've got...
You speak ready.
Crowded.
It's crowded tonight. Okay, I'm going to start counting. Can you give me the number of the ladies that are here tonight? 1, 2.
I got
1.
Mine must be on a delay. I've got 2, which is interesting because women were not normally in a mining sort of capacity. Yeah. Can you nominate 2 gentlemen to talk on behalf of the group? Yes.
Okay. What we might do is we might get everybody to ask a question. And we'll see what comes up on the rods.
Okay. Who wants to?
So centre the rods.
Okay, centre.
So who'd like to start?
Oh, how old are you?
So speak up so they can.
How old are you?
Okay, we're going to count. Okay.
Yeah, how are we going to count?
So you just count 1.
You know, going 10s, 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So 10, I'll go 20. I'll start
Okay.
at 20.
So you ask them, are you?
Are you 20? Are you 30?
Nope, didn't close.
Are you 35? Are you 40? Are you 45?
Okay, just
We've got somewhere between 40 and 45.
5. Okay.
So, are you 40? You're 41. Are you 42?
I got a 42.
42. We've got a 43 here.
That's 44, I bet you.
44. 45.
Now they're moving. Okay.
I keep asking, are they 25? And it keeps going to yes when I ask if it's 20.
Oh, when you ask me, it's 25.
Okay.
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 So maybe one with me is 25.
Okay.
So hang on, we'll just go around and ask
Yeah.
questions.
Who's it?
Anyone got a question?
Anyone got a question?
Are the women that are here, are they with their partners that died in the mine?
I've got a yes.
I've got to know.
Yes, and a
One
no.
isn't. One is.
That's
Thank
all right,
you.
yeah. So we've got
Is there
two
any
separate
wives
spirits
still with
working.
their husband?
I'll ask.
Yeah.
Are the women that are here, did they used to work here at the mine?
No, that's a definite.
Must be partners.
Partners, yes.
Or whatever service.
Yeah, mine aren't
Yeah.
moving, which is a no. Yeah. Are the gentlemen that are here, did they work below ground? I've got one with a yes. You've got a yes.
Yeah, I've got a yes.
They all worked below ground. Okay. Who wants to ask a question? I'll
Did
go.
you die at the mine?
Yeah.
So you've got 2 there.
Yeah. Go
Did
with
you
you.
die during this disaster?
Oh, that's definite.
Okay.
Is your name on the plaque out the front? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh. I got a
So
question.
anyone
Yeah.
got questions?
Yeah.
Was your surname Ballingen?
Well done. Yep, I got a yes.
What about
Ask him.
Bellingham?
Ask
Is
him
there a
again.
Bellingham here?
Ask him again.
The same question.
Yeah, so we get a
I got a
verification.
Bellingham.
Is your surname Bellingham?
Yes.
Sometimes you have to ask the same question twice to make sure they've understood.
And there was 2, wasn't there?
There was 2 Bellinghams here.
Are you the son?
Are you the son? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 2 there.
Yeah.
Is your father with us? Is he here to talk to us?
Wow.
Yes. Okay. Are you the two that the rest have nominated to speak on your behalf? Yes. So we've got a son and father and son. They died in the mine disaster, and their name, we already know their last name because you picked it up. Well done. So, anyone else want to ask something? Are you willing to talk to us about how you passed? Yes. I've got a yes.
Was it a natural disaster?
Yes.
Okay. Do you put blame on the mining company?
Was there a lot of water? So everyone else knows, and I do ask this with respect, did you drown? Yes. No. We've either got the father or the son.
Okay.
So one may drown.
One drowned and one didn't.
One might be crushed. Or
With all due respect, did one of you get trapped by the rocks? Yes.
Okay, there's a little bit of, oh, yes,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of consensus that there were more people actually died in the accident than what were accounted for? We were told 22. Were there more?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there more than 30? You got a yes as well? Was there more than 40? Now I think you're pulling our leg. Are you pulling our legs? No? Okay.
He got quite offended at that.
So, no, that's okay. So we're just trying to assess. My feeling is there was more than 22 that passed away here.
Yeah.
Was there more than one mining accident at this site? Was there more than one mining accident at this site?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would account for
The extra.
killing
It may have been.
deaths here.
May have been.
Can you tell us what happened here? To speak into this little recorder here where the light is. Can you tell us, did you die here? Can you tell us what the accident was here? Can you tell us how many died here?
Yes, I have.
Was there lots of accidents here? I thought I heard hell no. Okay, I've got to turn the recorder off in a second, so is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Oh, manners!
That's funny, yes.
Do you want us to go? Okay.
Right. Go out. We're holding them back.
Why do you want us to leave? Don't run away.
We're going to have a bit of a look around the area now. Is that okay? That was Dutch.
Is it all right if we stay and have a wander around?
Okay, you got 5 seconds to tell us anything you want to tell us.
Who's Ben?
Rack up.
Oh, there's Ben. Ben's the man with the mouth on him. Is Ben a blacksmith? That's no way to talk to a lady, Ben. You know that. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to turn the spirit box off. We're going to turn all this off in about 10 seconds. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? I would like to thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you very much.
See you again.
We'll talk to you soon.
Even though you told us to back off.
Oh, stop laughing, Ben.